Welcome, Osprey fans, to UNF Arena, where the North Florida Ospreys are getting set to take on the Bellarmine Knights in a Saturday morning ASUN clash. Hello, everybody, and welcome to CSI Company's Court. I am Noah Schlicksup, bringing you this ASUN action live on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. UNF comes into this one coming off of a big-time win over EKU, a game that went down to the buzzer. Cameron Oriole set a new career high with 32 points and the game winner with 2.2 seconds to go to give the Ospreys an 87-85 win. And it also let the Ospreys, they won the rebounding battle in that game. They're now 4-0 when they do so. I talked to Coach Bobby Kennan about that and more in today's edition of Pregame.
I want to get started with rebounding. I found a stat last night that you guys are undefeated when you win the rebounding battle, 4-0. How do you go about winning that tonight?
I just think one of the things that we'll be able to do tonight is hopefully go to the offensive glass. You know, we create some more possessions for us, and I think that's been the key in our rebounding margins is when we've done a great job on the offensive glass.
I just said tonight, but it's a morning game. How do you get the guys going for this?
You know, it's funny, we've already played an 11 o'clock a.m. game. So, you know, we're always looking for, like, what's our advantage, and we've been in this position before. So, you know, we're prepared. We've done a great job this morning in terms of, you know, when we got up, when we ate, when we're getting to the arena. So we'll be ready.
Talk about gaining an advantage. This is a team that has struggled on the road over the past couple of years. They've got a couple road wins now, coming off a good one against JU. So how important is it to grab early momentum in this game?
I mean, they're a quality team. I mean, they've got a couple all league level guys, and that travels. You know, it's going to be a great game today. I mean, we just got to be able to come out, you know, and establish ourselves early, and just like every single game, you know, it's possession by possession, media by media. Hopefully, we'll come out and get started well early.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
I want to get started with
Today's starters for UNF, B.J. Plummer, the freshman out there with Mason Lee, Kent Jackson, Cameron Oriole, and Nestor Diachuk. For the Knights, Tyler Doyle, the guard out there with Kenyon Gooden, Brian Waddell, Sam Donald, and Jack Karazinski. Players to watch for Bellarmine, well, it comes down to Waddell and Karazinski, the two quality forwards for this team, alongside Kenyon Gooden, the guard who was committed to Army to play quarterback, chose to come here to Bellarmine, the redshirt sophomore, shooting the three-pointer at 43%, scored double digits 11 times and in 8 games in a row, led the team with 24 points against JU in their 77-70 win on Thursday night. Karazinski, a player of the year candidate, as Bobby Kennan mentioned, coming into this game, tied a career high with 28 points earlier this year against Houston Christian. The other game he has 28 points in was against UNF last year. A quality scorer who can score inside and out, comes in averaging 19.2 points per game, just trailing Cameron Oriole and Sheldon Williams-Dryden in that category in the ASUN. For this Bellarmine team, they're a team that is a great system team. They can plug and play very well as a unit, and score the ball at a high level. Their sharpshooters as well have shot the ball at the 50% clip or higher in 14 of 19 games this season. For the Ospreys, they're scoring it at a high level. Can they get those stops on defense they need? This morning, actually, with this 11 a.m. game, the Ospreys on offense going to want to exploit that zone defense that Bellarmine will run. They want to work inside out to open up the three, and on defense, want to limit those inside opportunities, especially for Karazinski, and make sure they don't allow easy transition buckets. This is a Bellarmine team that will play fast in transition, but in their half-court sets, they'll use up all 30 seconds of the shot clock. So that will be an interesting battle to watch. North Florida led by Bobby Kennan. He's picked up wins in 2 of his last 3 games as the Ospreys head coach. For Bellarmine, Doug Davenport leading the way. He's in his first season as the head coach at Bellarmine. He's the son of prior head coach Scott Davenport. Played guard at Bellarmine in college and joined BU as an assistant in 2016, named coach in waiting in 2022. Davenport previously spent time at Louisville and Xavier, among others. The Ospreys coming out to the court wearing their all-white home uniforms. The Ospreys across their chest. Bellarmine out there in red uniforms with white numbers. It's the Knights and the Ospreys in this weekend matchup at UNF Arena. There's the tip, and we are underway. It goes to the Bellarmine Knights, and Tyler Doyle brings it up the court. He passes to Gooden, who swings it to his right. Karazinski straight away, now in the left corner. This is Donald. Feeds a bounce pass down low. Back outside, at the point, Karazinski, foul away from the ball. This whistle is going to go against Kent Jackson and the Ospreys. First foul against Jackson. And the first foul of the game, 18 seconds into the game. Fouls were a big story on Thursday night. Many players into foul trouble. Mason Lee fouled out for the Ospreys. It's Karazinski on the right block. Feeds it back outside. 8 seconds on the shot clock. On the drive, now Doyle. Let's go with a hook shot and converts. 2-0 Knights to get us started. Cameron Oriole with the basketball, coming off of a 32-point performance. Oriole driving in on the right. Hands it off to Jackson. Let's go over three. Jackson knocks it down. Ospreys on the scoreboard. It's 3-2. Other side of the court, Doyle passes over to Waddell. Waddell, the Purdue transfer, on the drive. Guarded by Diachok. Right block, now under the basket. Goes up with the reverse, and that's off the rim and rattles out. Jackson bringing the ball up the court for UNF. Jackson. Left wing Oriole. Now B.J. Plummer's got it, coming off of a career-high 20 points against Eastern Kentucky. Diachok just inside the free throw line. Floater is good. And it's 5-2 UNF. It'd be nice to see the Ospreys get an early advantage, throw the first punch in this game. This is a Bellarmine team that has struggled on the road over the past couple of years. On the drive, Karazinski. Back outside to Gooden. Gooden, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Now left wing, Karazinski for three. That one's short. Here comes Jackson up the right side of the court. Kent Jackson to Cameron Oriole. Now B.J. Plummer. Oriole's got it again. He's on the Osprey logo, dribbling now inside the right lane, goes up and gets the layup over Brian Waddell. Cameron Oriole on the board, and the Ospreys up 7-2. On the other side, Gooden on the drive. Gooden back outside, left wing open three. Waddell bricks it. And here comes Mason Lee. Lee over to B.J. Plummer. Ball's tipped up in the air. And Karazinski comes down with it for Bellarmine. In transition, here are the Knights. An easy layup for Brian Waddell. It's 7-4, 17 minutes to play in the first half. Cameron Oriole calling the play. Passes to Mason Lee, back out to Oriole. Oriole on the drive, over to Lee on the left elbow. Left corner, three, Plummer, got it! 10-4, B.J. Plummer picking up where he left off. On the other side, Tyler Doyle. Guarded by Jackson, driving in on the right side of the lane. Layup, no good. Contested by Jackson up the left side of the court. Here comes Oriole. Oriole to Nestor Diachok. Diachok to the right corner. Plummer again! That one off the rim and out. Out of bounds. Who's it out on? Last touch by Waddell and Bellarmine. Checking into the game for Bellarmine is Donovan Hunter, the junior out of Columbus, Ohio. This is a Bellarmine team that has good size. Hunter, 6'0", 200, checking in for a guy who's 6'7", 215. They've got the size advantage down low. Jackson, open look from distance. He got it! Kent Jackson, 2 early threes for the Ospreys. He was cold that first half against Eastern Kentucky, but then hit 4 threes in a row in the second. A whistle on the other side. A foul against Cameron Oriole. It'll be a baseline inbound for Bellarmine, but Bobby Kennan, talking about Jackson, said he got on him during going over film of that Eastern Kentucky game, saying he looked kind of surprised. Sigh of relief when that first three went in. He said, don't be surprised. Shoot the ball with confidence. Everyone expects you to make it. You should as well. As Jackson, a very good three-point shooter. Gooden with the basketball. Passes to the top of the key. Feeding one down low. Going up and putting it down is Michael Wilson. Banked it in on an open layup. Jackson, another open three. Jackson is 3 of 3 from 3. 16-6. Ospreys up by 10. Kent Jackson with 9 points in the first 4.5 minutes. They're leaving him open. He's making him pay. Gooden on the drive, putting it up. Waddell off the glass and in, 16-8. Oriole moving fast. Through the defense, ease up with the layup, doesn't go down. Lee keeps it in, gets it out to Jackson. Can he do it again? Yes, he can! Kent Jackson pumps his fist. 4 threes in his first 4 attempts. Bellarmine cannot stop him. He's got 12. Gooden to Hunter. Now Waddell, guarded by Gaiman. Fading away, banks it in. 19-10, UNF with the lead. Here comes Oriole. Now Jackson again! That one's no good. Bit of a heat check there. A little more contested, but still open. They got to get on him outside. The Ospreys picking apart that zone defense. Can't leave Kent Jackson open. On the other side, Donovan Hunter fading away from the basket. Misses from about 7 feet. Coming up the right side of the court with the basketball is Oriole. Cameron Oriole. Now Mason Lee back out to Oriole. Swings it to Jackson. Jackson, another 3. That one's short. That was a good shot, not a great shot. As a contested finish on the other end from Gooden. Bobby Kennan talked about that against this zone defense. Got to be willing to pass up on the good shots. Pass the ball for a great shot. Can tell Jackson right now looking to shoot, and for good reason. Passes up on a shot, passes down to Mason Lee. It was a good no-look pass. Lee goes up, and he's blocked by Hunter. Doyle passes up the court. Here goes Wilson to the rack. Stripped away by Jackson and Oriole. Cameron Oriole brings it the other way. Finds B.J. Plummer for 3. B.J. Plummer! 22-12 Ospreys. Still going. No TV timeout. This has been a game that is moving fast. Not much stoppage or whistles so far, as a 3 on the other end makes it 22-15. Bellarmine with the response to the Plummer 3. Oriole with the basketball. He's holding it as the Ospreys set up the play. Bellarmine knows the call. They're all over it. Oriole goes on the drive. Oriole gets open, and he's fouled. And that takes us to the TV timeout. Oriole will be shooting 2 when we come back on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jax team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Yo, who's that? Oh, that's Noah. He's our new radio broadcaster from Action Sports Jax 24/7. What's he doing? Ever since Action Sports Jax is partnering with UNF to broadcast basketball games, he's been announcing everything. Everything? Everything.
Bobby Kennan, in his first season as the Ospreys head coach, looking to get this email up before practice, swings the cursor over the send button, bang!
But at least our fans will be able to listen to all our home games on Action Sports Jax 24/7 network this season. Yeah, I guess.
Who let you in here?
Welcome back to UNF Arena. Kent Jackson with 12 early points as the Ospreys lead Bellarmine by a score of 22-15. It's been Jackson and Plummer early on making an impact from deep as the Ospreys have already connected on 6 3-pointers, 6 of 9. Shooting the 3, 8 of 12 overall. And now Cameron Oriole at the line to try to add 2 more points to their advantage. Oriole right now for the Ospreys with 2 points and 4 assists. He can shoot it. He can also dish it out. Tremendous free throw shooter. Knocks down his first. Putting him on the career high watch now. He set a career high in points on Thursday. His career high in assists is 8 against North Alabama. He's got 4 already in the first 8 minutes. Good on both free throws. The Ospreys up 24-15. Karazinski on the other side. Goes on the drive. Fires one up over Katie. And it goes in. 24-17. It's a shootout so far. Dante Oliver with the basketball, passes to Devin Hines. Now Dalton Gaiman's got it. Gaiman pivoting around on the left elbow. Now goes on the drive. Nice spin move for the basket. Bellarmine cannot buy a stop on defense. It's 26-17. Michael Wilson on the drive. A Euro step. Blocked by Hines. Here comes Oriole across the timeline. On the drive. Fading away. He is fouled. Oriole will go to the line. And time for another media timeout. Ospreys up by 9. Cameron Oriole will be at the line when we come back on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing is taking their 75-plus years of expertise and expanding to CGC Home Services. Water treatment and plumbing is still a big part of what they do, and now they can do even more for you. Home services like kitchen and bathroom remodeling, showers, sinks, faucets, toilet repair, backflow testing, and the list keeps going. Find all they can do at cgchomeservices.com or give them a call, 904-298-7052. It's a new look and a new name with the same expertise. They've been serving homes like yours since 1946. CGC Home Services, right here in Jacksonville off St. John's Bluff Road, 904-298-7052. And visit cgchomeservices.com. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jax, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jax is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jax 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
This is the 7th all-time meeting between UNF and Bellarmine. The Ospreys lead this the all-time series by a record of 4-2. UNF has won 3 in a row against Bellarmine. And this offense is off to a fast start against the Knights. 26 points in the first 9 minutes and 23 seconds. And this was a trend last year. UNF put up 98 and 95 against Bellarmine in their wins last year. And the Knights just don't have an answer for UNF in that offense so far in this one. Oriole back at the line. He's got 4 points. Off the back of the rim. Takes a couple more bounces and goes out. Oriole trying to get it back to a 10-point lead for UNF. Second shot for Oriole is true. And it is 27-17. Nestor Diatchak going to come in for Dalton Gaiman on the court now for the Ospreys. Diatchak, Katie, Oriole, Hines, and Oliver. Coming quick up the court is Darius Bolden. Bellarmine trying to move a little faster this offensive possession. Pass tipped by Hines. He's off to a good start defensively in this one. Goes out of bounds. Sideline inbound coming for Bellarmine. Devin Hines has a block. Nearly came away with a steal there. Darius Bolden, the fifth-year player, passes it off. Karazinski driving in from the right corner, goes up on Diatchak and gets it to go. 27-19, Ospreys up by 8. Cameron Oriole to Trey Cady. Now Dante Oliver with it. Oliver back outside of Diatchak. Nestor Diatchak on the right wing, hands it off to Oriole. Oriole picks it up on the free throw line. Back out to Cady. Trey Cady for 3. That's good! Trey Cady! And it's now 30-19. The Ospreys with an 11-point lead, their largest of the game. Here's Bolden. Now Karazinski, guarded by Cady. Over to Wassler. On the drive, Watkins. Back outside. The 3 is away. The 3 goes down. Sam Donald. 30-22. Diatchak. Over to Oriole. Oriole for 3. Off the rim. No good. Here comes Karazinski. The forward brings it up the court. Passes to the center, Waddell, who goes on the drive. Waddell, wide open, left corner 3. That one's good. Sam Donald points to his big man on the assist. And Bellarmine's got it back to a 5-point game. Cameron Oriole calling out the play. It's a 1-3-1 zone right now for Bellarmine. Cady. Over to Hines. Now it's Oriole. Oriole to Cady. Cady for 3. Trey Cady! He's got 6. Ospreys back up by 8. It's 33-25. 9:22 on the clock. We're in the first half. Karazinski up with the shot. Works around Hines. And these teams just can't stop scoring. Cameron Oriole. 9:08 on the clock. Guarded by Bolden. Passes to Cady. Can Cady do it again? Off the front of the rim, the backboard. Grabbing the rebound. Oliver goes back up, and he's fouled on the second chance opportunity. He'll shoot 2 at the line. The Ospreys getting ready to make a mass substitution. 3 players coming in, Jackson, Lee, and Plummer. 3 also going to come in for Bellarmine. It's going to be Doyle, Waddell, and Gooden. Dante Oliver, a 59% free throw shooter. 2 bounces on the rim and out on the first free throw. Oliver's dad currently head coach at North Tampa Christian Academy. He also coached at Tennessee. Oliver described as good a teammate as head coach Bobby Ken has ever been around. And he gets his second free throw to fall. BJ Plummer will check in for him after it. It is 34-27 Ospreys. They've been spread out scoring the basketball. Jackson leads the way with 12. Plummer's contributed 6, same as Trey Cady. Cameron Oriole's got 5. Sam Donald with a bounce pass down low. Waddell guarded by Lee. Working on Lee. Waddell right in front of the rim, up with the hook shot. That's no good, and Lee gets the board. Wild pass with Jackson. Jackson going up the court. Lee thought he was going to stay there. Miscommunication. The ball ends up in the Ospreys bench. A bad turnover there by the Ospreys. Gooden. Now outside, driving in. Here's Donald, guarded by Plummer. Sam Donald, bounce pass. Finds its way to Wassler. Wassler from the left side, his shot no good. Hines gets the rebound. Devin Hines across the timeline, slowing things down. He's front court left. Passes over to Nestor Diatchak on the perimeter. Jackson, top of the key. Back down to Diatchak. No shot. Diatchak fouled on the ground. He was being held by Jacob Wassler. Baseline inbound for the Ospreys on the left side. Excuse me, the right side. My left. On the drive, Hines fading away, bakes it in! Going up with the layup from the right block, was pushed a little bit, still got it to go. 36-27 Ospreys. Here are the Knights. Brian Waddell, guarded by Mason Lee. Nice dish around Lee. And Wassler with a wide open basket below the rim. 36-29. Lee lost control of the ball. Plummer gets it in the right corner. Nestor Diatchak, open look from distance. Off the mark with that three. And here comes Wassler, passing it forward to Doyle. Tyler Doyle. Kenyon Gooden back to Doyle. Left wing. Wassler now. Waddell in front of the basket, in the paint. Open look for the center for three, and that's a swish. Jacob Wassler gets it to a 4-point game. So here's Jackson over to Mason Lee. Nestor Diatchak. Diatchak to Hines. Devin Hines. Open look. And he knocks it down from downtown, Devin Hines. That three ball on point for the Ospreys. On the other side, open look from three, right corner, off the rim and out. Here comes Jackson. Kent Jackson over to BJ Plummer, back to Jackson. Driving in from the top of the key. Left corner, Hines again. Hines off the rim. Lee gets the offensive rebound. Now Jackson for three. Jackson got it. That's number 5. Timeout. 6:05 to play in the first half. Ospreys up 42-32 on Bellarmine. And Kent Jackson on fire, as are the Ospreys from three. When we come back on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway, or shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness, and most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick GMC. We are professional grade.
We've been telling you about the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network for over a year now. How to find it, what to see. Simply put, it's TV online. Local sports content all day, every day, just like this.
Did you always want to make history, like think that big, or just say, hey, I want to play in the NFL?
I always say I wanted to play in the NFL.
Cuts it back to her left side, takes a shot, and into the back of the net.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, my goodness.
What a pass.
And they have been. We've been talking, we've been articulating.
I did have a sense that they wanted to be bold, that they wanted to make a splash.
It's content you won't find on TV. Find it on actionsportsjax.com and just sit back and watch local sports all day on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Shots just keep falling for Bellarmine and UNF. 42-32 Ospreys our score with 6:05 to go in the first half. Kent Jackson leading the way for UNF with 15 points. Both of these teams shooting the ball at a remarkable level right now. Bellarmine, 60% from the field, 57% from three. The Ospreys, 63% from the field, 58% from three. It's Bellarmine with the basketball. The Ospreys have switched to his own defense. We'll see how this works out for him. They've struggled to get some stops here lately. A lot of open looks. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kenyon Gooden open from the right side. His three is no good. 4-on-2, fast break for the Ospreys. Here's Plummer on the drive. B.J. Plummer guarded by Gooden. Gooden tipped it over to Oriole. And now Jackson, another three. That one is good! Kent Jackson is on another planet. He's shaking his head right now. He knows he's on fire. That's 6 threes in the first half. 18 points for Jackson. Back outside. The three from Karazinski. No good, but Mason Lee fouled him. It was a late foul, too. Just came in too strong. It would be UNF basketball. Instead, it's 3 free throws for Jack Karazinski. And he's a 76% foul shooter. Karazinski, an elite scorer, one of the top in the ASUN. Was last year as well, as he gets that first free throw to go. Nine 20-point games this year for Karazinski. At one point had 7 in a row. He's good on his second free throw as well. Bounced back from a season low against Eastern Kentucky with 14 points against JU. He had 6 against EKU. Jackson, another three after the third free throw, good. And that one rattled in, around, and out. Now 45-35. Waddell at the point, passes to the left wing, Gooden. Now right corner, Waddell. Feeds it to the baseline. Karazinski, double team, fades away, and knocks it down. 45-37. Ospreys with the 8-point advantage. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Cameron Oriole. Oriole to Lee. Back to Cameron Oriole. Right corner, B.J. Plummer, three. B.J. Plummer just shy. Here comes Gooden. Across the timeline, right side. Goes on the drive, down to the right block, passes back outside, swinging to the left. Waddell for three, that's good. And it is 45-40. Bellarmine fighting back. UNF calling a timeout with 4:12 to play in the first half. Ospreys up 45-40 on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Sun's out, suits out. That's right, it's summertime in Florida, which means it's time to say goodbye to bulking season and hello to shredding season. But if you're like me, you're having a hard time sculpting and shaping those final pounds. That is until I came and saw my friends over at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Right now, everyone is hopping on the Evolve X train, and the only destination is finding your perfect summer body. The technology uses electrical muscle stimulation and radio frequency energy to cause your muscles to contract, all while heating up those deep layers of your skin and tissue to produce collagen and reduce fat. It's like doing 1,000 sit-ups in 30 minutes. No pain, no needles, just results, right? That's right. So leave those winter layers back at the station and come look and feel your best with the team here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, either over in Ponte Vedra or on the south side.
Get local sports on demand with Action Sports Jax 24/7. All sports, all local, all the time. From the locker room to the field, the Jags, high school football, the Jacksonville Armada, and don't forget the Brett and Austin Show.
They're all in on Trevor.
Of course. Download the Action News Jax Now app, available wherever you stream or at actionnewsjax.com. TV, phone, laptop, desktop. Action Sports Jax 24/7. Jacksonville sports, all the time.
Welcome back to UNF Arena. This is a game that might end up being 105 to 102 with the way it's going. Both of these teams cannot be stopped on offense. The Ospreys currently with the 5-point lead, 45 to 40. We'll see if they can keep it going. Though Bellarmine keeps scraping back. They haven't led since the 19-second mark in this game. UNF has led for the last 30 minutes. But Bellarmine keeps on going. The Ospreys will go up 8 or 10, and then the Knights just scrape a couple possessions together that allows them to cut it back down to 5 in this case. The closest they've gotten it is 4. Cameron Oriole coming out of the timeout, brings the ball up the court. Lobs went over to Mason Lee, who is fouled by Karasinski. Nearly hit the ref when he was swinging his hands around. Got to be careful there. He made contact with the ref. That is not a good thing. Dante Oliver delivers it into Cameron Oriole. Oriole feeds BJ Plummer. Right corner 3. Plummer off the rim and out. Gooden gets the rebound for Bellarmine. Oh, that is close to a travel. Took a couple steps before passing the ball. Up the court to the left corner. Now Karasinski on the left block. Back outside. Waddell for 3. That missed it to the right. Offensive rebound, Bellarmine. This is Grant Whitaker with it. Foul against Dante Oliver. He fouled Donovan Hunter on the right side. And it'll be a sideline inbound for the Knights. 3:37 to play in the first half. 45-40, UNF our score. Hunter. Back to Whitaker. Karasinski straight away. Now from the right mid-range. Down to the right block, Waddell. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Back out to Karasinski. A 3 over Mason Lee. No good. And it is slapped out of bounds by Donovan Hunter. It'll be a UNF inbound from the left sideline going the other way. Jackson and Hines going to check back in alongside Trey Cady for the Ospreys. Cady gets it into Oriole. Back to Cady, right wing. Down into the lane, Mason Lee. Cady, open look for 3. Cady off the mark. Donovan Hunter gathers the rebound on the baseline. Bellarmine going fast the other way. And now slow it down. Hunter over to Gooden. Gooden feeds Karasinski, who's pushed by Oriole in the paint. That's the 5th foul on UNF. 2nd on Oriole. Baseline inbound. Gooden will take it for Bellarmine. He gets it into Karasinski. Large size advantage as he's guarded by Jackson. Karasinski falls down. They're going to call the foul on Jackson, who fell over on contact and kind of brought Karasinski down with him. That's the 6th foul now for the Ospreys. One more will lead to free throws for Bellarmine no matter what, putting them in the bonus. Gooden floats it into Hunter. Now Karasinski. Karasinski right above the right corner. Guarded by Mason Lee. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Drives down to the right block. Dishes it over. And Sam Donald with a little teardrop drops it in. Back to a one-possession game. 45-42 UNF. 2:25 to play in the first half. Devin Hines. Over to Kent Jackson. Back to Hines. Feeds it down to Mason Lee on the left block. Lee going to work. Puts a shot up. Some contact, no foul, and he missed the shot. Donovan Hunter on the other side. Euro step in the lane. Lost the ball. Stolen by Oriole. Cameron Oriole the other way. Feeds Devin Hines. Going up under the basket. Reverse layup is good. 47-42, a minute 55 to go. Hunter. Over to Karasinski. Ticky-tacky foul there. Lee reached in and they ruled enough. Slight contact for the foul, and now 1-and-1 forthcoming for Karasinski. Mason Lee with his first foul of the game. Kenyon Gooden. His free throw is good. He'll shoot one more. Down by 4. Another solid crowd here at UNF. Had over 1,300 Thursday night. Probably between 500 and 700 today. Gooden's second free throw is good, so 2 of 2 on the 1-and-1. Back to 47-44, Bellarmine trailing by 3. Oriole to Jackson on the right block. Back outside to the left corner, and Devin Hines. Mason Lee, top of the key. Drives to the right elbow and passes to the right wing. Where's Oriole? Oriole trying to pass to Katie. Goes off Katie's hands and out right in front of us on the baseline. A minute 33 to go, and Bellarmine now will have a chance to tie it up on this possession. Kenyon Gooden will inbound to Doyle. Tyler Doyle going to bring it up the left side of the court. Karasinski over to Doyle. Back to Karasinski on the left wing. Drives down the left block. Spins around. Puts one up. No good over Mason Lee. Lee gets the rebound for UNF. 1:12 to go in the first half as Oriole crosses the timeline. Kent Jackson. Back to the UNF logo. Devin Hines on the left wing. Feeds Mason Lee. Back out to Jackson. Right wing 3. Kent Jackson's got 7. 7 threes. And 21 points. 50-44 UNF. On the drive. Doyle is fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. That foul against Mason Lee. That's his second foul. 8th on the Ospreys in the first half. 45 and a half seconds to play in the first half. Doyle, a 79% foul shooter, drains his first. Second free throw is no good. So back come the Ospreys the other way. It's a 5-point game. Oriole to Mason Lee. Mason Lee to Hines. Steps back into the left corner and passes to the left wing. This is Oriole. Oriole into the paint. Feeds the right corner. Jackson for 3. That one no good. Rebound is grabbed under the basket. Bellarmine wanted a call. Didn't get it. They still have the basketball, though, with 16 seconds to play in the first half. Tyler Doyle is holding it front court left. He's guarded by Jackson. Starting to make his move with 7 seconds. They're running that same play UNF ran against EKU on the drive. Doyle gets it. 1 second as Oriole chucks up a full court shot and misses to end the half. Ospreys up by 3 at the halftime break. 50-47 our score. Back with our halftime report when we return on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Hi, I'm Joel Donovan. My brother Kyle and I, we are co-owners and operators here at Donovan Heat and Air and Electric, and my dad started the business in 1987 to provide the greater Jacksonville area with a great customer service experience. 3 decades later, we're still doing the same thing. I love the Jacksonville area, I love the community, I love raising my family here. That's my name on the side of the building, and it's really important for our family to run this company the way it should be ran and something to be proud of.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
We're CSI companies. We partner with organizations nationwide to help employers like you find your dream team. You're looking to hire the best of the best, and we've got you covered, start to finish. Whether you're hiring for projects or everyday operations, we provide the talent, strategic solutions, and innovative technologies that keep your business ahead of the competition. This is your workforce, reimagined. This is CSI Companies.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jax team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to UNF Arena. Halftime break between UNF and Bellarmine. We've got a tight one, though UNF has controlled it throughout. They led for 19 minutes and 5 seconds in the first half. The only time they did trail was when it was 2-0 after the first possession. Both of these teams shooting the basketball at an extremely high level. So what are the keys to the game going forward? Well, let's talk about it. For UNF, if they want to secure a victory, keep shooting. Keep firing. They're going down, especially from distance. They're shooting at the 50% clip against Bellarmine on the 3-ball, and 12 of their 17 field goals have come from deep. Not much going on in the paint. They're working inside out, and they're getting open looks from outside. You got to hope those keep falling, though, if you take that risk. So you'd like to get some more game going down low, but, hey, if it's working, keep shooting. On the other end of things, on defense, secure the perimeter. Too many open looks that they're allowing for Bellarmine, and this could go Bellarmine's way as well, as they are allowing too many looks, especially for shooters like Kent Jackson, who's had way too many threes that aren't contested, leading to him shooting 7 of 10 from three-point land and putting up 21 points in the first half. But UNF They got to find a way to keep Bellarmine from getting those open looks. Way too many that have let them stick around in this game and turn them over. UNF has only forced 2 turnovers so far in this game. They've come close to a couple more, but apply some more pressure defense, maybe on defense. Maybe get a press going. Find different ways to create extra possessions and take some away from the Bellarmine Knights. Key performers so far in this one, Kent Jackson with 21 points in the first half, chasing a career high he set last week with 35 against North Alabama. For Bellarmine, their forwards are going strong. Brian Waddell and Jack Karasinski. Waddell's got 12, Karasinski's got 11. Both of them have gone to work down low. UNF has got to create some tougher matchups down low and contest more shots in the paint. Bellarmine has been pretty balanced in their scoring, so you got to take away the 3. You got to contest more down low. Otherwise, they're going to stick around for the rest of this game. It'll be interesting to see if both of these teams can keep shooting it as well as they can. If one team gets cold and the other stays hot, this one could get ugly for one of these sides. So it'll be very interesting to see how this second half plays out when we come back on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. 9 minutes and 30 seconds until the second half. And we've got a halftime graphic and some let's pay some bills in between this break and the second half. We'll see you back at CSI Company's Court on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Choose your own adventure. It's not just a saying, but a way of life here at Cycles of Jacksonville. And whether it's 2 wheels or 4 wheels, at Cycles of Jacksonville, a great adventure awaits. With brands like Honda, Vespa, Segway, and Triumph, Cycles of Jacksonville has you covered with their inventory featuring a 60,000 square foot building. If 4 wheels is more your thing, check out the largest selection of Honda Talons in the entire county. No matter what you're looking for, Cycles of Jacksonville is going to have the selection you need, all with great financing and rebates. Plus, if you're active duty military, Cycles of Jacksonville will offer you 0% financing along with great discounts for military and first responders. And when you want to get off the road and set sail, Cycles of Jacksonville has you covered with everything you need to get on the water. So if you're ready for a great adventure, let Cycles of Jacksonville be your guide. Located off Atlantic Boulevard, or check out their website at cyclesofjacksonville.com.
How do we make Mason's famous lobster rolls? It's simple. We get up before dawn, head into the open waters of Maine, haul in our traps by hand, and send only the best straight to our restaurants, where we add warm butter or chilled mayo with a squeeze of lemon and pile it on a toasted split-top roll, just like it's been done for nearly a century. That's the recipe for Mason's famous lobster rolls.
What's been going on?
We're both dealing with a lot of guilt right now.
Can't sleep, can't eat. You see that brand new Hyundai Santa Fe? We only paid $100 for it.
Looks like we're out of time. Breathing exercises. Inhale, exhale.
Enjoy the new car.
Okay, thanks.
Deal so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get a Hyundai Santa Fe with 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days, or get $3,500 bonus cash. Hurry in.
Grab some friends and go to a restaurant, or head out for a drink and some conversation. Watch your favorite team play on the big screen. Or how about play some games? You can do all of that in one night at Best Bet. Each location has a different vibe, its own personality, like here at the original Best Bet in Orange Park. When you walk through these doors, everybody knows your name. And here in St. Augustine, it's the newest location. Play some poker. How about the table games? And don't forget about Ace's Sports Bar and Grill. And then there's the Jacksonville location, right here on Monument Road. It's the biggest poker room in the state of Florida. Maybe you'll find yourself a seat right here at the final table. Best Bet, where you can have the best of times. And that makes you always go home a winner. Try any of the 3 locations, and you can always visit bestbetjax.com.
Year 2 is in the books for the Jacksonville Armada women's under-23 squad, taking another step forward in the Women's Premier Soccer League. Under the guidance of head coach David Goff, the girls in blue went undefeated at home for a second straight season, including a dramatic draw in the opener.
And they've left it to the death. Unbelievable stuff.
And a late winner to end the season at home. Headed on, here's a chance. Gianna Ramirez brings it down, still alive, takes a shot, and into the back of the net. After fielding a younger roster in 2025 with talent from all across Northeast Florida, the future is bright for the Armada women's team. We highlight the ladies and all things Jacksonville Armada each week on Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
I'll put one in the back of the net for you.
Join us for player profiles, fun interviews, and the very latest on the Fleet and all things footy. That's every Thursday at 2 p.m.
Hey guys, we got a new player today. I hear he's pretty good.
Heard this guy played in the NFL.
I think he's an MMA fighter. I've actually been on his show, the Brett and Austin show.
Football and fighting, that's the easy part. Let's see if I still have it on the ice. What the heck, man? Who is this guy? He's saving everything.
Leave the hockey to the pros, man. It's hockey season. Come on out and see the Icemen play. Get your tickets at jacksonvilleicemen.com.
Jackson, Lee, and Diachuk for Bellarmine. Karasinski out there with Gooden, Donald, Waddell, and Doyle, the starting lineups for both teams. Cameron Oriole starting with the ball at the point, passes to the left wing, BJ Plummer down to Mason Lee. Lee got the ball nearly stripped away from him, recovers, fades away, a little too strong on his shot under the basket. Other side of the court. Gooden to the right corner. On the drive, Doyle. Doyle guarded by Jackson. Back outside. Here comes Gooden. Bounce pass. Left block. Waddell trying to go up over Diachuk. Thinks better of it. Dishes to the left corner. The three goes down for Sam Donald. And we are tied for the first time since there was 19 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the first half. UNF had led the rest of the game. Oriole to Nestor Diachuk. Back to Mason Lee. Cameron Oriole now. Now Lee. Right block. Guarded by Gooden. He's got the size advantage. Now Jackson. Wide open left corner three. Kent Jackson's got 8 3-pointers. Just keep counting. It is going to keep going up. Kaczynski got it tipped. Kaczynski's on the ground. Karasinski jump ball the call. It's going to stay with Bellarmine. I mentioned at halftime, UNF needs to force some more turnovers here in the second half. Only 2 so far. Gooden passes down to Doyle. Doyle back outside. Gooden, let's go over three. Gooden with the response. Back at 53. 18-10 to go in the second half. Cameron Oriole takes a screen, dribbling to his right. Right wing, now feeds it down to Mason Lee. Lee to Diachuk. Diachuk goes up, fouled from behind by Karasinski, going up for a dunk. And Diachuk will shoot 2 at the line. I don't know if we'll get a replay on that. Kind of surprised that was called, and yeah, might have got that left hand, but overall, I think he got the ball there. UNF will take it. Diachuk at the line. Good on his first. Diachuk right around 60% as a free throw shooter. His second free throw is good. It is 55-53 UNF. Kenyon Gooden hands it off. Sam Donald. Now Gooden. Doyle in the lane. Goes around the restricted arc and gets one to go over Kent Jackson. One of these teams needs to get a stop. Cameron Oriole driving in from the left side of the lane. Turns around. Mid-range jumper. That's good. 57-55. Gooden. Now Doyle. Tyler Doyle guarded by Jackson, 10 feet away, spins around on the left block, and he gets it to go. 57-57. At this rate, this game's just going to come down to who has the ball last. Cameron Oriole to BJ Plummer. Plummer back to Oriole. Oriole on the drive, right block, layup. Cameron Oriole with the basket. 59-57 UNF. Donald. Whistle called against Kent Jackson. That's the third foul now on Jackson. He's in foul trouble. Gooden gets it in. Kenyon Gooden, just inside the free throw line. Jump shot, no good. Mason Lee over to Cameron Oriole. So you got to stop. Now can you get it back to 2 possessions? Lee on the drive. Lee got it! 61-57. Fading away from the left block. Through the contact. Didn't bank it, just put it in. 4-point lead for the Ospreys. 15:55 play second half. On the other side, Hunter missing an open look from 3. Foul below the basket, going for the rebound. They called that on the Ospreys. And we hit a TV timeout with 15:51 to go in the second half. Ospreys lead 61-57 on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway, or shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC. We are professional grade.
We've been telling you about the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network for over a year now. How to find it, what to see. Simply put, it's TV online. Local sports content all day, every day, just like this.
Did you always want to make history? Like, think that big, or just say, hey, I want to play in the NFL?
I always say I wanted to play in the NFL.
Cuts it back to her left side, takes a shot, and into the back of the net.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, my goodness.
What a pass.
And they have been. We've been talking, we've been articulating.
I did have a sense that they wanted to be bold, that they wanted to make a splash.
It's content you won't find on TV. Find it on actionsportsjax.com and just sit back and watch local sports all day on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Welcome back. UNF leads by 4, 61-57 over Bellarmine. The UNF Ospreys on pace for their 4th 100-point game of the season. Kent Jackson leading the way with 24 points and 8 3-pointers for UNF. Cameron Oriole coming alive a little bit more in the second half now. He's got 9 points overall in the game. 4 in the first 4 minutes of the second half. And now, after the media timeout, they're going to the table to review something. It seemed like there could have been a more efficient way to do that. Well, we got a break on the court. Why not go ahead and look at that? Then again, I don't know the rules on reviews and when you're allowed to do them. So I'm not sure what they're going to review, whether it's a whistle for a foul or if it was who was out on last. Again, I don't get second looks at anything they don't show on the Jumbotron. We don't get reviews on the Jumbotron. Ospreys lead by 4. Something I was coming into this one watching is the rebounding battle, which right now UNF leads 18-12. UNF is 4-0 when they out-rebound their opponents. They're 0-16 when they don't win the rebound battle. So here come the officials. What's the call? Bellarmine basketball. The Knights have had just one offensive rebound in this game. UNF has done a nice job on the glass. Swinging the ball around the perimeter are the Bellarmine Knights. Hunter on the drive. Foul called on Dalton Gaiman. First foul now on Gaiman, third already of the second half for the Ospreys. Driving in there, Hunter kind of lowered his shoulder going into him, created contact, got the whistle. Hunter at the line, called it a shooting foul too. Got his first free throw to go. Karazinski in for Gooden. Donovan Hunter's second free throw. Rolls off the rim and out. BJ Plummer gets the rebound for UNF. Here's Kent Jackson back to Plummer. BJ Plummer on the drive. Over to Gaiman. Left block. Gaiman now works under the basket. Goes up and he is fouled hard. And now Gaiman will shoot two. That foul goes against Brian Waddell. Gaiman, a very good free throw shooter, 81% at the line this year. First shot good for Gaiman. He had a unique game on Thursday. He was +6 off the bench with 0 points, but was big down low on both defense and offense, grabbed a key offensive board that set up the game-winning shot. He gets both free throws, and it's back to a 5-point lead for UNF. Waddell. Now Hunter, right wing. On the drive, travel called on Karazinski. 15:07 to play in the second half. Ospreys get a possession back after the travel. Cameron Oriole will deliver the ball across half court. Oriole driving into the lane, spins around, falls down. He's going to the line. He'll shoot two. Got tripped up. It's called on Donovan Hunter. Oriole will shoot two, 3 of 4 at the line in this one. Takes 3 hops off the rim and goes down on the first shot. Ospreys now with their largest lead of the second half at 6. See if Oriole can make it 7. He does. 65-58. Ospreys up by 7. 14:50 on the clock. We're in the second half of play. Driving in Waddell. Left block. Guarded by Gaiman. Passes back to Karazinski on the drive. Nice reverse layup. Twirling that ball around, putting it up and banking it in. 65-60. Oriole on the other side. Now Kent Jackson. Back to Cameron Oriole. Oriole driving in. Below the basket. Goes up and gets it. Cameron Oriole going to shoot one more. see if we get a replay on that. We do not. Oriole, chance for a three-point play. He's got 9 points in the second half. And it is a three-point play now for Cameron Oriole. Here are the Knights, down by 8. Karasinski scans the floor, passes to Gooden. Gooden driving with his right at the free throw line, passes back out to the right arc. And the three-pointer off the mark. Foul, someone grabbed the jersey. It was Jacob Wassler for Bellarmine. And it is UNF basketball. That is already the 5th foul of the second half now for Bellarmine. UNF has 3. We have played 6 minutes and 6 seconds of basketball in this second half. Got a feeling these teams are not going to be at full strength by the end of this game. Jackson for 3, open look off the rim. Plummer gets the rebound, put back, oh, in and out. Here come the Knights. Gooden passing it off. Karasinski nearly taken away by Plummer. He jumped the pass to Hunter. Just had to secure it. Was going to try to dribble it. The ball went out of bounds. Ospreys up by 8. Tyler Doyle trying to make a move on Gaiman. Drives to the basket. Good finish from Doyle. 68-62. Back to a 2-possession game. Cameron Oriole on the drive. Oriole responds. Dodging and weaving through that defense. Worked around 3 players and kisses it in off the glass. 70-62. Open look for Hunter. 3-ball on the other side. That rims out. Gaiman gets the rebound. Dalton Gaiman across the Osprey Tech set center court. Gaiman to Cameron Oriole. Whistle and a legal screen on the other side. 3rd foul on Mason Lee. Make that the 4th. Mason Lee fouled out on Thursday. 1 foul away from doing it again today. That is now 12 fouls on the Ospreys in this game. Bellarmine might have even more. Doyle turning around on Jackson and gets it to go. Another good move from Tyler Doyle. 70-64, UNF with the lead. Front court right, it's Cameron Oriole. Doyle's got 13 points, tie for the team lead for Bellarmine. Gaiman under the rack, goes up and puts it in. UNF doing a great job of responding to anything Bellarmine does on the offensive side of the court. Doyle to Karasinski on the drive, looking for an edge, goes in front of the rim and gets it. Bellarmine's been so good on the drive. UNF's got to find a way to contest more in the paint. Get an extra body in there. Need to step it up, help defense-wise. Now Devin Hines does the same. Both of these teams just taking it to the rack, and part of it is these whistles. You touch them, whistle's going to get blown. These guys aren't playing much defense, not wanting to risk a foul. Donovan Hunter on the other side. The 3 over Gaiman, no good. That's a foul. As Doyle crashed into Kent Jackson going for the rebound. It'll be Osprey basketball after the TV timeout. 74-66, Ospreys lead by 8 when we come back on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing is taking their 75-plus years of expertise and expanding to CGC Home Services. Water treatment and plumbing is still a big part of what they do, and now they can do even more for you. Home services like kitchen and bathroom remodeling, showers, sinks, faucets, toilet repair, backflow testing, and the list keeps going. Find all they can do at cgchomeservices.com or give them a call, 904-298-7052. It's a new look and a new name with the same expertise. They've been serving homes like yours since 1946. CGC Home Services, right here in Jacksonville off St. John's Bluff Road, 904-298-7052. And visit cgchomeservices.com. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jax, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jax is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jax 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Cameron Oriole has come alive in the second half. He's got 16 points now for the Ospreys, 12 of them coming in the second half of play. You feel like Bellarmine's focusing a little more on Kent Jackson after his monster first half, and well, then Cameron Oriole stepped up. He's also set a career high in assists with 9, and we've still got 11:17 to play. Fans, a reminder, UNF will be back home next week, and we'll have coverage here on Action Sports Jax 24/7. First, the Ospreys will take on Stetson Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Then Saturday at 2, Lipscomb travels to UNF Arena. That was a great game first time around between UNF and Lipscomb, in which the Bison were able to pull away late with a 9-point victory. We'll see if things are a little different. 8-point victory. We'll see if things are a little different here on the Ospreys' home court. UNF coming back out on the court. They'll get the ball after the TV timeout. Mason Lee's also been great. UNF with 17 assists as a team. Lee's got 7 of them. Cameron Oriole over to BJ Plummer. Plummer on the drive, working against this zone. Back out to Kent Jackson. Oriole driving into the paint. Oriole to BJ Plummer. Plummer over to Jackson. Jackson back to Plummer. Right wing 3. BJ Plummer converts. 9-point lead for UNF. Plummer's got 9. On the drive. Under the hoop. Waddell with a reverse layup. Cameron Oriole back across the timeline. 77-68. UNF leads. 10:25 to play. Oriole drives in. Gets it poked away. Recovers. Back out to Plummer. Plummer now going to drive into the paint. Fading away from 10 feet. Got it! An 11-point lead for UNF. Ospreys bench making some noise. 79-68. Waddell again on the drive. No good on that shot. Here comes Plummer the other way. Picked up by Gooden. Front court right. Oriole. Top of the key. Oriole is fouled. Got sandwiched between 2 defenders. And the foul is going to be a push on Michael Wilson Jr. 9:54 to play. Hines gets it into Cameron Oriole. Oriole to Hines. Devin Hines, right block, hit hard, and he's going to the line to shoot 2. This is a Bellarmine team as Hines still shaken up. He's not up. Just came back from a lower body injury on Thursday, and he's limping. Going to the line he is favoring that right ankle. UNF, a team that's been banged up all year, and Hines has been good this week coming back. First free throw for Devin Hines, rattles in and out. This is a Bellarmine team that has had some road struggles. 2-9 on the road this season, 0-16 last year away from home. They got a win on the road against JU on Thursday as Hines' second free throw goes down. Last won 2 road games in a row in 2023. And that Thursday win against JU, their first road win in the ASUN in a while. Gooden for 3. Rattles out. Battle for the board. About 30 feet away. Bellarmine gets it. Tyler Doyle in the paint. Back outside. Donald was wide open on the right elbow. Didn't look to shoot. Bellarmine turns it over. Back comes Devin Hines. Behind the back dish to Gaiman. Gaiman is going to the line as he's fouled, going up with a layup. UNF has their largest lead of the game with a lead of 12 as we hit another TV timeout. Ospreys lead 80-68, 9:10 to go in the second half. UNF in control, looking to close it out when we come back.
Sun's out, suits out. That's right, it's summertime in Florida, which means it's time to say goodbye to bulking season and hello to shredding season. But if you're like me, you're having a hard time sculpting and shaping those final pounds. That is until I came and saw my friends over at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Right now, everyone is hopping on the Evolve X train, and the only destination is finding your perfect summer body. The technology uses electrical muscle stimulation and radio frequency energy to cause your muscles to contract, all while heating up those deep layers of your skin and tissue to produce collagen and reduce fat. It's like doing 1,000 sit-ups in 30 minutes. No pain, no needles, just results, right? That's right. So leave those winter layers back at the station and come look and feel your best with the team here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, either over in Ponte Vedra or on the south side.
Get local sports on demand with Action Sports Jax 24/7. All sports, all local, all the time. From the locker room to the field, the Jags, high school football, the Jacksonville Armada, and don't forget the Brett and Austin Show. They're all in on Trevor. Of course. Download the Action News Jax Now app, available wherever you stream or at actionnewsjax.com. TV, phone, laptop, desktop. Action Sports Jax 24/7. Jacksonville sports, all the time.
How about Mason Lee and Cameron Oriole and the way they have dished the ball out in this game, both setting new career highs in assists. Oriole with 9. You'll see that updated statistic. Yeah, Oriole with 9, Lee with 7. And this Ospreys offense has just been unstoppable in this game. They're shooting the ball at a 61% mark and shooting 51% from 3. That's unbelievable numbers right there from the Ospreys. And Bellarmine's been good in their own right, but they've been quiet more so in the second half. They were red hot from deep, 5 of 11 from three-point land in the first half, just 2 of 7 here in the second. UNF has done a nice job of cracking down on open looks on the perimeter, and it's allowed them to get a few more defensive stops and pull away. They've still got to finish, though. 9:10 to play, a long ways to go. Gaiman at the line coming out of the TV timeout. First free throw from Gaiman is good. Now 3 of 3 at the line today. Second shot also goes down. Ospreys with their largest lead of the game at 14. 82-68, 9:05 to play. Ryan Waddell. Waddell again. Below the basket, up with the shot. Finishes down low. 82-70. Oriole feeds to a wide open Plummer, left corner three off the rim and out. Gooden gets the rebound for Bellarmine. Gooden trying to take it to the house, drives in, and he is called for a charge. Kent Jackson draws the foul. And a stern-looking Doug Davenport, furious about it. Plummer gets it into Oriole. Davenport still in the official's ear coming up the court. I can't say I blame him either. Plummer gets it stripped away. And here come the Knights. Doyle taking it to the rack. Blocked by B.J. Plummer. That's how you make up for a turnover right there. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a Bellarmine inbound on the baseline. Kenyon Gooden will get it in, the redshirt sophomore. Finds Waddell. Back to Gooden, wide open in the left corner. Hits the three. 82-73, back to a 9-point game. 7:57 to play. Here comes Oriole on the drive. Jackson, right corner, pump fake, three! Off the rim, off the top of the backboard, and out of bounds. Bellarmine timeout. Media timeout. Bellarmine gets it back to a 9-point game. Trying to scratch a comeback together on a 5-0 run when we come back.
When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness. And most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC. We are professional grade.
We've been telling you about the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network for over a year now. How to find it, what to see. Simply put, it's TV online. Local sports content all day, every day. Just like this.
Did you always want to make history? Like, think that big, or just say, hey, I want to play in the NFL?
I always say I want to play in the NFL.
Cuts it back to her left side, takes a shot, and into the back of the net.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, my goodness.
What a pass.
And they have been. We've been talking, we've been articulating.
I did have a sense that they wanted to be bold, that they wanted to make a splash.
It's content you won't find on TV. Find it on actionsportsjax.com and just sit back and watch local sports all day on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Bobby Cannon's message to the team this week was about grit and how you will respond. Thursday, this team really gritted out a win against EKU. That was a game in which things didn't go their way down the stretch, but they fought their way through and got a tough victory. The other thing he talked about is how will you respond? Last week they got a big win on Thursday, got blown out on Saturday. Did not like how they responded to that win. Trying to sweep the week here and respond in a big way at home. Back underway, the Ospreys stealing the basketball away. BJ Plummer got the steal. Now he's got the basketball on the other side. Devin Hines straight away, step back, hesitated, and passed it off to Jackson. He goes to the left arc, and Oriole. Now wide open, Mason Lee at the top of the key. Drains the three. 85-73. UNF up by 12. You got to think Bobby Kennan and his staff likes the way their team has responded this week. Wide open, left corner, three ball, Gooden, too strong. Lee gets the rebound. Kent Jackson bringing it the other way. Passes across the court to Cameron Oriole. Back to Jackson on the left wing. Oriole at the UNF logo. Now Mason Lee on the free throw line. Nice drive, pump fake, and he finishes through the contact. UNF up 87-73. 6.5 minutes to go. Tarasinski on the drive. Up with the shot. And that's good. Gooden momentarily put on a full court press, then got out of it before the ball was even inbounded. 12-point lead for the Ospreys. Cameron Oriole dribbling by half court, setting up a play, trying to kill some clock as well. Hines, no-look dish down the left block, and Lee back out to Devin Hines. Left wing, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Hines still with it, drives to the left elbow, 3 seconds, puts up a shot. How did that go in? Kind of threw up a prayer and it fell. 89-75 on the other end. Waddell coming off of a nice pass. Able to lay it in. 89-77, UNF still with the advantage. Oriole drives down to the left block. He's double teamed, tries going up. It's a jump ball. The ball will stay with UNF. 5:24 to play. 89-77. The Ospreys 11 points away from their fourth 100-point game of the season. And struggling to get the ball in on the baseline inbound. Cameron Oriole will have to spend a timeout for the Ospreys. Say what you want about this Osprey team this season. They've had their fair share of struggles, especially on the defensive side of the ball. But this offense has had no problem this year. And it's funny because coming into the season, defense was their big emphasis. They wanted to be one of the better defensive teams in the ASUN, and so far that hasn't panned out for them. But offensively, they've been on point and scoring at a very high level. And they continue that this morning against Bellarmine. And defensively in this game, they're playing pretty well against a very good offensive team, as most teams in the ASUN are. But this is a Bellarmine team that came in 17th in the nation in field goal percentage. Coming out of the timeout, Oriole gets it in, gets the ball back, dishes down to Hines below the basket. Devin Hines finishes it off. He's having himself a nice game. Give him 14. (91-77) UNF. Waddell on the drive, reaching in is Jackson. That'll be his fourth foul. I know they call it on BJ Plummer. Dalton Gaming comes in for Mason Lee. A lot of Ospreys having some big-time games here. It's a season high now for Hines and points. Waddell, he's having himself a nice performance as well. Goes up and gets a basket down low for Bellarmine, and Waddell's got 20. Cameron Oriole Finds Dalton Gaiman. Gaiman back over to Oriole. Drives to the right elbow, into the paint. Nice dish to Hines. Devin Hines has 16. Wide open on the other side. Gooden for three. Gooden drains it. 93-82. This game not out of reach yet. 4:02 to play. Oriole, let's go with an open look on the other side. With that zone defense, they're not playing up. They're not providing pressure on the perimeter there on that right wing. Oriole knew that, saw it on the last possession, took advantage of it there. 96-82, Gooden on the drive. Gooden's foul. Gooden will go to the line as we hit our last TV timeout. 3:45 to play. UNF 96, Bellarmine 82 as we hit the home stretch of this Saturday matchup on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School. Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School. Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jax team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Yo, who's that? Oh, that's Noah. He's our new radio broadcaster from Action Sports Jax 24/7.
What's he doing?
Ever since Action Sports Jax is partnering with UNF to broadcast basketball games, he's been announcing everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Bobby Cannon, in his first season as the Ospreys head coach, looking to get this email off before practice, swings the cursor over the send button, bang!
But at least our fans will be able to listen to all our home games on Action Sports Jax 24/7 network this season.
Yeah, I guess.
Who let you in here?
Cameron Oriole continues to do Cameron Oriole things. His 13 assists in this game ties the second most single game assists in program history. The last time an Osprey reached that mark, January 20th, 2018, against USC Upstate. He also did so February 9, 2017. Oriole, Lee, Hines, Jackson, Plummer, Katie, Dalton Gaiman, another good performance, plus minus of 9 without a basket. Gaiman's got 8. We've got just a bunch of guys stepping up for this Osprey team. They're getting production everywhere in this game. 4 guys in double figures. As coming out of the TV timeout, Kenyon Gooden will shoot 2 for Bellarmine. Gets his first free throw to go. Second shot, Gooden. It is oh so good. 96-84, full court press now in effect for Bellarmine. And the Ospreys turn it over. Oriole let Gaiman too much from half court, passing it down to the basket. Went out of bounds and gift the Knights a possession. 3:38 to go. Tyler Doyle with the basketball. Donald, blocked by Hines. Second block of the game for Devin. Bellarmine gets the ball back though, and Gooden hits a 3 straight away. Gets it back to a single-digit lead for UNF as Bellarmine spends a timeout. 96-87 our score. Ospreys up by 9. And now they're going to see this full court press the rest of the way, and they handled that very well on Thursday. EKU pressed the entire game. And you know UNF just going over that press break in the huddle. And we'll see how that pans out for them. If UNF can close out this win, they'll advance to 3-5 in conference play, 4-4 at home this season. And a win would tie them for 8th in the ASUN. Coming up the court, breaking the press. Lee finds Cameron Oriole to get across half court. Oriole back to Mason Lee. Kent Jackson front court left. Jackson. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Jackson still got it. Passes to Oriole, 5 seconds. 3 ball, airballed. And here comes Gooden the other way. Kenyon Gooden. Over to Tyler Doyle, back to Gooden. Gooden slips and falls, somehow got it to Doyle. Wide open, right corner 3 is money. And just like that, back to a 6-point game. This thing just got interesting with 2:30 to go. Mason Lee over to Kent Jackson. Cameron Oriole holding the ball front court right. 2:18 to play. Oriole, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Mason Lee in the right corner. Lee gonna drive in from the baseline. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Lee now in the right block. Turns around, gives it off to Oriole. There's a foul before the shot clock expired. Tyler Doyle fouled Cameron Oriole, and he's going to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Sorry, he's shooting 2. That's the 10th foul on Bellarmine. It's not often I beat the scoreboard looking up to see the update. Scoreboard operators all over it here at UNF. First shot for Oriole is good. 97-90. Cameron Oriole. Got it. And he's now got 21. Oriole with his 11th 20-point game of the season. Came in averaging 20.1. Gooden just inside the free throw line. Kicks to the left corner. The 3 is good from Sam Donald. 98-93, 1:43 to play. Mason Lee brings the ball up the court. Bounce pass forward to Jackson. Jackson back to Cameron Oriole, front court left. 1:30 to go. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Oriole to Jackson, left corner 3. Kent Jackson off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound for Mason Lee. That was huge for the Ospreys. 1:15 to go. Oriole, front court right now. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Takes the screen from Gaiman, drives in, lays it in with the left hand. 1 minute to play. It's 100-93 Ospreys. Gooden for 3. Can't respond. But Mason Lee fouled Karazinski under the basket. Still a foul on the floor. Bellarmine is still upset that they didn't get a foul called on the previous possession. Would have been an offensive foul going for the rebound against UNF. Doug Davenport is very upset about that as Karazinski's at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Mason Lee is fouled out. Davenport is arguing his case to any official that will listen. That's his guys at the line. First free throw, no good. And Oriole gets the rebound. That's big. They want another foul now on that one. Davenport jumping up and down. 41 seconds on the clock. Oriole to Gaiman. Gaiman goes up. Gaiman puts it in. 9-point lead for the Ospreys. Timeout. They're going to go back and look at something. 37.8 on the clock. Ospreys with a 9-point lead. And after Davenport's got to be careful he doesn't get teed up. He's still yelling. After the break, he's going up with the shot. Donald is fouled. He got it to go. Shoot one more. Blocking foul on Gaiman. I think Gaiman, oof. Just say he got hit in a spot that doesn't feel very good. Bellarmine calling timeout. UNF up by 7. Bellarmine with the free throw can get it back to a 2-possession game with 33.2 to play. 102-95. And Davenport is still fed up. On the floor, still very angry at the officials. The team's huddled up. I think his assistant's going to take this one. So he goes back to the huddle. I'm honestly shocked he hasn't been teed up. He's still yelling as he sits down in his chair. And he's got to be very careful about that. You get a tech at this point of the game. And that helps secure a UNF victory. So Bellarmine will have the chance to get it back to a 6-point game. And after that point, the question becomes, do you foul? UNF could drain the shot clock and get it down to 3 seconds to go with a 6-point lead. So you got to pray you get a stop or a turnover. UNF trying to finish off their second consecutive win. Would be the first time they've done that this season. A whistle before the shot. And what's this? The shot did go in. Doesn't count. Now Donald will try again. That one goes. 33.2 to go. 6-point game. Ospreys with the lead. They get it into Cameron Oriole. Oriole tied up. Jump ball. And it's going Bellarmine's way. So now Bellarmine with a 3 can get it back to 1-possession game. .5 to play. Donald gets it into Karazinski. Donald lets go of a left corner 3. That one off the rim and out. Plummer going for the rebound. They called a foul. Osprey fans voicing their opinion on that one. That's going to send Karazinski to the line. It's a 1-and-1. The first shot is good. Five-point game. Karazinski got the free throw. And timeout. Never mind. Plummer looking to get it in. Lobs one down the court. Gaiman's got it. Gaiman passes back outside to Oriole. A charge is called. Gaiman ran into Sam Donald. And now Donald going to go to the line to shoot 2. No, since they weren't on offense, it's just Bellarmine ball. So they inbound from the baseline, bring it up the court. 20 seconds to go. Gooden on the drive. Gooden dishes. Doyle fouled. Makes the shot. He's going to the line to get it back to a 1-point game. This has been a wild finish. Tyler Doyle at the line. Doyle missed. Out of bounds. Last touch by Gaiman and the Ospreys with 13.3 to go. So Bellarmine will have the basketball with a chance to tie or take the lead. They get it in. Karasinski, 8 seconds. Now Doyle, 5 seconds. Doyle on the drive. Doyle up with the shot. Doyle missed. The putback's good with 1.5 to go. Timeout UNF. We're tied back up at 102. An unbelievable comeback by Bellarmine. With 1.5 to go, UNF will be trying to pull off the buzzer beater. A game-winning shot on Thursday night against Eastern Kentucky. Cameron Oriole went up, but they had 14 seconds for that one. This one with 1.5. You've got time to pass the ball up the court, create some space. I want Kent Jackson right here with his range. Or Cameron Oriole. Plummer will inbound. 1.5 seconds to play with. Plummer gets it into Oriole. Oriole from half court puts it up. It's no good, and we're going to overtime. Bellarmine completes the comeback in the final 30 seconds. 102-102. And we've got some more basketball to be played when we come back on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Sun's out, suits out. That's right, it's summertime in Florida, which means it's time to say goodbye to bulking season and hello to shredding season. But if you're like me, you're having a hard time sculpting and shaping those final pounds. That is until I came and saw my friends over at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Right now, everyone is hopping on the Evolve X train, and the only destination is finding your perfect summer body. The technology uses electrical muscle stimulation and radio frequency energy to cause your muscles to contract, all while heating up those deep layers of your skin and tissue to produce collagen and reduce fat. It's like doing 1,000 sit-ups in 30 minutes. No pain, no needles, just results, right? That's right. So leave those winter layers back at the station and come look and feel your best with the team here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, either over in Ponte Vedra or on the south side.
Get local sports on demand with Action Sports Jax 24/7. All sports, all local, all the time. From the locker room to the field, the Jax, high school football, the Jacksonville Armada, and don't forget the Brett and Austin Show. They're all in on Trevor. Of course. Download the Action News Jax Now app, available wherever you stream or at actionnewsjax.com. TV, phone, laptop, desktop. Action Sports Jax 24/7. Jacksonville sports, all the time.
Welcome back to UNF Arena. A bizarre final minute of basketball in which Bellarmine, credit to them, has found a way to tie it up 102 apiece. Got a rebound on free throws. UNF allowed Bellarmine to get the ball back after a free throw was missed when it was 102 to 100. And listen, you can complain about the officials and calls. There's been calls that have gone both ways in this game. You got to rebound the basketball, and UNF did not do that. Therefore, we're in overtime. 5-minute overtime period. Couldn't decide it in 40 minutes. We'll see what happens after 45. There's the tip. It goes to Bellarmine. Bellarmine has not led since there was 19 minutes and 41 seconds to play in the first half. And they take the lead in overtime. Tyler Doyle. It's 104-102. Cameron Oriole brings the ball up. Finds Dalton Gaiman. Devin Hines has it. Hines drives in. Hines down low. In the paint. Fades away. Misses short off the front iron. Doyle comes up the left side of the court. 4:10 on the clock. Tyler Doyle to the right corner. On the drive, turning around, going up with the shot, and getting it to go is Sam Donald. I really feel like the Ospreys are missing Mason Lee in a big way right now. He was big down low. He fouled out, and that has changed the course of this game. Oriole at the high pass. There's a shove called on Gooden. UNF in the double bonus, and they lead 106-102. Or sorry, Bellarmine does. Gaiman gets the free throw back to a three-point game. Second shot for Gaiman is also good. Back down to 2 is the Bellarmine lead. Tyler Doyle crosses the timeline. He's front court left. 3:40 to play. Doyle on the drive. Going up on Jackson. Ball out of bounds. They say it was last touched by the Ospreys. Shocked they're not going to review that. There's the inbound. Donald passes it off. From the right side, driving on the baseline, putting one up. Waddle misses. Jackson for 3 on the other end. Kent Jackson got it! And the crowd explodes! UNF calls timeout! And they're back up by 1. Kent Jackson with his 9th 3 of the game. And UNF needed that in a big way. Back after this break on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily access Action News Jax now using your Roku device. First, launch Roku. Next, use the menu list to scroll down to the search feature. Then, use the remote to enter Action News Jax into the search bar, and then click Action News Jax thumbnail. Once you see this screen, go ahead and select Add App. Wait a few seconds for it to install. When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember,
nobody but Nimnicht, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at nimnichtbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnicht, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnicht Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnicht has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness, and most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnicht.
Welcome back to UNF Arena. Bellarmine with the basketball coming out of the timeout. Ospreys lead by 1. And there's a foul called on BJ Plummer on the defensive side. 3:05 to play in overtime. Both teams in the double bonus, so with every foul, there will be 2 free throws. That's the 4th foul on Plummer. First shot good from Karasinski. We're tied back up at 107. Karasinski's second shot. Takes 4 hops and goes down. 108-107 Bellarmine. Oriole. At the point. Guarded by Gooden. Oriole to Jackson. Kent Jackson with the basketball. Finds Dalton Gaiman. Up top. Now Oriole takes it from Gaiman. Cameron Oriole, step back. Let's go with 3. Oriole drained it! Fading away. What a shot! 110-108 UNF. Here comes Doyle on the drive. Doyle back outside. Gooden. Swinging around the arc, finds his way to the right corner. Waddell down low. Responds, we're tied back up at 110. 2:15 to go in overtime, still even. Oriole on the drive, Cameron Oriole under the rack, reverse layup. 112-110 UNF. Devin Hines guarding Tyler Doyle. Doyle, right elbow, now in the paint, Doyle, holding it too long in the lane, passed it back outside, Waddell turns around on Gaiman, banks it in, 112-112, 1:38 to play. This might come down to just who gets a stop. Both teams scoring with ease. Oriole holding the basketball, front court left, 1:25 to play. Oriole still holding. Takes a screen from Gaiman. Passes to the left corner. Plummer for 3. BJ Plummer too strong. 1:10 to go. Now Tyler Doyle brings it up the court. Bellarmine basketball. 1 minute to go. Doyle guarded tightly front court left. Passes to the right corner. Driving in Waddell. Pass to Karasinski. Karasinski goes up and misses. UNF rebound, Gaiman. 45 seconds to go. Here comes Cameron Oriole walking it up the court. Crowd on their feet. 13 seconds on the shot clock, 29 seconds on the game clock. Oriole takes the screen. Top of the key, steps back, let's go over 3. Oriole got it! What a shot! Cameron Oriole, ice in his veins. 115-112. 3-point lead for UNF. 10 seconds, 11 seconds to go. Timeout called by Bellarmine. Cameron Oriole, he's got 31. He's fired up. The Ospreys up by 3. Man, he's got that clutch gene. 2 guys on him. He stepped back. And there wasn't a question when it left his hand. How about Oriole these last two nights? Hits the game winner against EKU on Thursday. Could that be the one here against Bellarmine in overtime on Saturday? This is unbelievable. What a game. You're getting your entertainment value this week, fans. 11.4 seconds on the clock. Bellarmine has plenty of time to work with. Teams back out on the court. Bellarmine will have a sideline inbound right next to their bench. Sam Donald will inbound it. He gets it in. Donald at half court. 8 seconds. Donald holds on, passes it off. 5 seconds. Foul is called on BJ Plummer. He'll foul out. You know what? That's not a bad foul because now Bellarmine has to shoot two with 4.8 seconds left. And they're down by 3. I think that was intentional. So Diatchok will come in for Plummer. It will be Jack Karasinski at the line. Karasinski, 76% free throw shooter. Crowd is loud. He gets his first. Back to a 2-point game. Karasinski now with 22 points. He's going to want to miss this one on purpose. Who's going to get the rebound? UNF missed one of these earlier. There's the shot. It goes in. So now 1:15, 1:14, 4.8 seconds to go. UNF's got to get the ball in. Gaiman finds Oriole. Oriole intentionally fouled with 3.9 seconds to play. Ospreys up by 1. 3.9 seconds to go in overtime. Oriole going to the line. 8 of 9 at the line today. Honestly, if I'm Bellarmine there, I would have tried to miss that free throw. They've rebounded a couple of those this year, and still, they make it, and that could cost them. Oriole at the line. Ready to shoot two. Oriole's first shot is good. Cameron Oriole again delivering for the Ospreys. Back-to-back nights with 32 points. Tying a career high that he set on Thursday. Now can set a new one here on Saturday. Let's make it a 3-point game. Oriole got it. Timeout. Ospreys up by 3. 3.9 to play. Bellarmine will have just under 4 seconds to get a three-pointer off. And again, Cameron Oriole now back-to-back nights with a career high. 32 on Thursday. He breaks that with 33. 29 of them coming in the second half in overtime. Hitting just massive shots for the Ospreys. What a season he's having. All-time Osprey great Dallas Moore commented on his video on his performance on Thursday. Don't have the exact quote in front of me, but it's safe to say that he's impressed, as are many eyes around the ASUN in college basketball. Just got that it factor about him. He's not afraid of the big moment either. Now what does Bellarmine have here? If you're UNF, do you foul before they can shoot? You got to be careful with that too. They're going to inbound it from under the UNF basket. So they got to go up the length of the court and get a three-pointer off. 3.9 seconds on the clock. They send a full court pass down the field, get it to Gooden. Let's go over three. It is up. It's no good. And UNF in overtime pulls away with the 117-114 win over Bellarmine. What a game. Another thriller at CSI Company's Court and UNF Arena. The Ospreys, with another game winner from Cameron Oriole, get the job done and sweep the teams from Kentucky in this week's edition of ASUN Play. The Ospreys will be back home next Thursday and Saturday. We'll have more post-game coverage, and Kent Jackson joining us in a few minutes here from UNF Arena. Back after this break on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily access Action News Jax now using your Roku device. First, launch Roku. Next, use the menu.
1987 to provide the greater Jacksonville area with a great customer service experience. 3 decades later, we're still doing the same thing. I love the Jacksonville area. I love the community. I love raising my family here. That's my name on the side.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily access Action News Jax now using your Roku device. First,
if you don't see a pit, it ain't
to the
legit.
search
When
feature.
you hear that, you
Then,
think Bono's
use the
Pit
remote to
Barbecue.
enter
A
Action News
staple in
Jax into the
Northeast
search.
Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service. A meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
We're CSI Companies. We partner with organizations nationwide to help employers like you find your dream team. You're looking to hire the best of the best, and we've got you covered, start to finish. Whether you're hiring for projects or everyday operations, we provide the talent, strategic solutions, and innovative technologies that keep your business ahead of the competition. This is your workforce, reimagined. This is CSI Companies.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School. Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jax team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School. Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School. Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Needed this. Expand on that.
Fire right here, boy! That's my boy right there. We needed this one bad. We need this week bad. We know the road games are tough. Like it's going to be hard to get through on the road. It's tough. We got one. We got to take care of business at home, and we did.
Coach Kennan told me that he was getting on you in film about your confidence shooting the basketball.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Today you go out. Here's the numbers for you. 9 3-pointers out of 15. Just seemed like on another level today shooting the basketball.
Oh, yeah, it's fun. It makes it easy when all the guys are looking for me. And, I mean, it's just up from there.
What was your confidence like shooting the ball today?
Shoot. My confidence is the same all the time. They pour into me day in and day out. And, I mean, that's all I can ask for. From the coaches to the players, it's fun.
Cameron Orioles now set career highs in back-to-back games. Another game-winning shot late in this one. What's it like seeing his process, seeing what he does?
Quite honestly, I ain't seen anything like this for a minute. So, like, this is crazy. That's the player of the year right there. I'm not gonna lie.
How much momentum do you guys have going into the next week now?
A lot. I mean, it's always great to get 2 wins. I mean, just momentum, starting stacking. Hey, up from here.
2 big ASUN games back home next week. Kent Jackson, congrats on the win today.
Appreciate you.
That's Kent Jackson, everybody. UNF coming away with a 3-point victory at home. Back with more postgame after this.
Hi, I'm Joel Donovan. My brother Kyle and I, we are co-owners and operators here at Donovan Heat and Air and Electric, and my dad started the business in 1987 to provide the greater Jacksonville area with a great customer service experience. 3 decades later, we're still doing the same thing. I love the Jacksonville area, I love the community, I love raising my family here. That's my name on the side of the building, and it's really important for our family to run this company the way it should be ran, and something to be proud of.
When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models, or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway, or shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness, and most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick GMC. We are professional grade.
We're CSI companies. We partner with organizations nationwide to help employers like you find your dream team. You're looking to hire the best of the best, and we've got you covered, start to finish. Whether you're hiring for projects or everyday operations, we provide the talent, strategic solutions, and innovative technologies that keep your business ahead of the competition. This is your workforce, reimagined. This is CSI Companies.
We've been telling you about the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network for over a year now. How to find it, what to see. Simply put, it's TV online. Local sports content all day, every day, just like this.
Did you always want to make history? Like, think that big, or just say, hey, I want to play in the NFL?
I always say I want to play in the NFL.
Cuts it back to her left side, takes a shot, and into the back of the net.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, my goodness.
What a pass.
And they have been. We've been talking, we've been articulating.
I did have a sense that they wanted to be bold, that they wanted to make a splash.
It's content you won't find on TV. Find it on actionsportsjax.com and just sit back and watch local sports all day on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
UNF coming away with another fantastic home win against the Bellarmine Knights, 117-114. Folks, this is not an NBA game you're watching. This is college hoops. This is UNF hoops. The Birds of Trey out in a big way today, shooting 50% from three-point land, hitting 19 threes as a team, 9 of them coming from Kent Jackson. Cameron Oriole with the career-high 15 assists. That's up there. We don't have, it's officially now standing alone as at least the second most in a single game by a UNF Osprey all time. That could be the most. Still waiting on that stat right there. Mason Lee with the career-high in assists at 7. A lot of guys stepping up for the Ospreys in this game, and all week, 2 big wins against 2 teams where they come in from Kentucky, they fought hard, 2 good opponents, and the Ospreys go out, and though it might not have been pretty, they get big-time wins that, as Kent Jackson said, they needed in a big way. We'll be back with coverage next Thursday at 7 and next Saturday at 2 o'clock with more UNF hoops here on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. You can also catch Talent Talk Tuesday at 2 o'clock on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network, talking all things UNF athletics. But until then, I'm Noah Schlicksup signing off saying see you next time on the Action Sports Jax.